Purushottama-masa. Once upon a time, thousands of sages came together in the holy place known as Naimisha Aranya in order to perform sacrifice. And to their very good fortune, the great sage Suta Goswami, who had been traveling to different pilgrimage sites, arrived there along with his disciples. The sages present were very enlivened to see Suta, and they all stood up immediately to pay their respects to the great sage. And they offered him a very nice Vyasasan, and with folded hands requested Suta Goswami to sit down upon it. "Oh, Sutaji, all of us are humbly requesting you to please tell us something about the wonderful activities and pastimes of the Supreme Personality Godhead. After all, there are many thousands of such narrations, but we want to listen to the most perfect one, by following which we can all be delivered from this material ocean and return back to Godhead." Yes, my dear sages, please listen to me. I first went to Pushkar Tirtha. Then, after visiting thousands of other tirthas, I reached Hastinapur. And there, on the bank of the Ganga, I saw thousands of sages sitting together with Parikshit Maharaj. And just then, the great sage Shukadeva Goswami appeared, and all the sages present paid Shukadev proper respect by rising from their seats with folded hands. All the sages unanimously offered the lotus Vyasasan to Shukadev, for it is meant for the speaker who would recite Krishna Katha to Maharaj Parikshit. "O sages, I have just come from Hastinapur, where I heard the entire Srimad Bhagavatam from the lotus mouth of Shukadeva Goswami. So now I will tell you about the all-attractive activities and pastimes of the Lord God. Now, once a long time ago, Narada Muni reached Badarika Ashram, which is the residence of Lord Narayana Rishis. The river Alakananda was flowing down from the Lord's lotus feet. Narada paid his obeisances to Narayana and prayed, "O Lord of all the demigods, O ocean of mercy, O Master of creation, you are ever truthful. You are the essence of all truths, and so I am paying my obeisances unto you. O Lord, in this material world, all living entities are busily engaged in sense gratification. They have forgotten the ultimate goal of life. So please, therefore, explain something which will be helpful both for the householders as well as sages in the renounced order like myself. Something that will help all of us to attain self-realization and return back to Godhead." Hearing the sweet words of Narada Muni, Lord Narayana smiled and said, "O Narada Ji, please listen to narrations about the supremely pious pastimes of the Supreme Personality Godhead, Sri Krishna, for that will diminish all sinful reaction. O Narada, you already know all the activities of the Supreme Lord, but for the benefit of others, you are asking me again. So now I will tell you about the glories of the sacred month known as Purushottama, which is fully potent to grant not only material happiness, but also qualify one to return back to Godhead at the end of this life. Jai, Jai! O my Lord, I have heard the glories of all months, including Kartik, Chaitra, etc. But what month is this Purushottama month? O Ocean of Mercy, please tell me all about this sacred month. What is the way to glorify it? What should I do in this month? How should I bathe, give charity, etc.? And what should I chant? Who should I worship? Should I observe fasting? Please tell me everything in detail about this sacred month, Purushottama. O Narada, now I am going to tell you something which was previously explained by Lord Krishna to Maharaj Yudhishthira. Once, the Pandava Dharmaraj Yudhishthira lost everything, his empire, his palace. He even lost his chaste wife Draupadi, all of it to Duryodhana, simply in a gambling match. At that time, Draupadi was insulted by Dushashan in front of the whole royal assembly. But when Dushasan tried to strip Draupadi naked, she was saved from such a dangerous situation by none other than Lord Sri Krishna. After this incident, Yudhishthira, along with the other Pandavas and their wife, left the kingdom and lived in Kamyaka forest. And during those years, Sri Krishna, son of Devaki, once visited the Pandavas in that forest. All the Pandavas, including Draupadi, were very happy to see their Lord, their God, their Master, and they forgot their painful forest life immediately. They thus felt enriched with renewed life just by taking darshan of Krishna and paying obeisances at Krishna's lotus feet. Upon seeing the miserable living condition of the Pandavas, Lord Krishna became very upset, and at the same time, Krishna especially became very angry towards Duryodhana. Why, it appeared as if Krishna was going to destroy the entire universe. And so the Pandavas became fearful, and all began praying to Krishna in a humble mood. Listening to the humble prayers of Arjuna, Krishna composed himself and spoke. O Arjuna, being very pleased with all of you Pandavas, and being controlled by your devotion and friendship towards me, now I will tell you about the wonderful history of the month known as Purushottama, the best of all months. Once upon a time, by the arrangement of Providence, an extra month came to this world. But everyone took this month to be most inauspicious and even saw it like stool. Just as one should not touch stool, so this month was also viewed as untouchable. And so it was constantly unprotected. It was blasphemed and rejected by everyone as an improper time for any religious or auspicious activity. Being so rejected by all human beings and constantly hearing only bad words and blasphemy, this extra month became very, very sad. She went to Vaikuntha in order to explain her sorrowful situation to the Lord God. Seeing Lord Vishnu seated on his Singhasana, she fell down at his lotus feet in a mood of sorrow and grief. Tears were falling profusely from her eyes, and she thus started praying to the Lord. O ocean of mercy, I have come to you helpless. I have been rejected and blasphemed by all peoples of the world. Please protect me. Please show me your mercy, O Lord. Please do not be indifferent towards me. Upon saying these words, the extra month continued crying in front of Lord Vishnu and sat down before him in a dejected mood. Seeing the humble and deplorable position of this extra month, Lord Vishnu became very merciful towards her. Do not lament, for I shall give you all protection from all your miseries. Now, please stop your crying, because it is not proper to lament after taking shelter at my lotus feet. Being so consoled by the Lord God, the extra month began speaking in open-hearted language. O Lord, you are well aware of my painful condition. No one is in a more miserable situation in these three worlds than me. First of all other months, years, days, nights, directions, etc. are being protected by you. And so, they are always moving fearlessly in their unique, charming moods. But as for me, being the extra month, I do not have any name even, nor any protector, nor a husband to give me shelter. All the demigods and human beings have rejected me for any auspicious activities. So for this reason, my Lord, I want to die immediately. And so, she repeatedly said that she wanted to die, she wanted to die, she wanted to die. Then she fainted at the feet of the Lord of Vaikuntha. And being requested by Lord Vishnu, Garudaji started fanning her, and after some time she got up and began speaking again. O Lord of the universe, I am in need of your shelter. Please protect me. Oh, my dear child, please do not lament. All of your miserable conditions will be finished very soon. Now, get up. Come with me to Goloka Vrindavan, which is even unattainable by great yogis. Goloka is the abode of Lord Sri Krishna. There, the Lord God lives in his two-handed form, surrounded by gopis and gopas, and enjoying his eternal pastimes. The Supreme Sri Krishna of Goloka, he will deliver you from all your miseries. Now, come with me. Speaking in this way, Lord Vishnu then took the extra month, now known as Malamas, by the hand, taking her to Goloka. From a distant place, Lord Vishnu and Malamasa observed the effulgence of Goloka. This dazzling effulgence automatically forced Malamas to close her eyes. Therefore, keeping the extra month behind him, Lord Vishnu proceeded further until he reached the main gate. There, the doorkeeper paid respects to Lord Narayana. Having reached the supreme abode, Lord Vishnu met Lord Sri Krishna, who, at that time, was surrounded by many devoted gopis. The husband of Rama Devi, Lord Vishnu, paid obeisances to Krishna, then made the extra month also offer her obeisances at the lotus feet of Krishna, even though she was crying loudly. Immediately, Sri Krishna inquired, "Why is this girl crying? She is in Goloka Vrindavan. Why is she crying?" Hearing these words from Lord Krishna, Vishnu got up from his seat and started explaining the whole miserable condition of Malamas. Narayana then begged Krishna to please satisfy the unprotected month Malamas. Narayana then said, "O Lord Sri Krishna, there is no one except you who can save this Malamas from her hellish condition and give her full protection." And after saying these words, Vishnu then remained standing in front of Krishna with folded hands. Lord Vishnu took his seat, and Lord Krishna spoke very confidential words to him. "O sages, listen carefully, for I am now going to share those words with all of you." Then Sri Krishna spoke. "O Vishnu, you have done a very great deed, bringing this extra month to me. You will thus become even more famous for performing this act. Because you have accepted this Malamas, I also will now accept her. I shall make this poor extra month just like me in terms of quality, fame, opulence, realization, success, and giving benediction to devotees. Why, this month will become equally potent to me. I am bestowing all of my divine qualities in this abused month, and named after me, this month will become famous as Purushottama month. Oh, Janardhan, now that she has imbued my own qualities, I myself will become the husband and protector of this Purushottama month. And being equal to me, this month will be the master of all other months. Now, this month will become worshipful by one and all. Everyone should pay their obeisances to her, and everyone should worship her. This month is equally as powerful as me to give any type of benediction to its observer. I am making this month desire-free, unlike other months, which are full of some desire or another. The worshipper of this month will be able to burn up all of one's past sinful reactions, turning them to ashes. And after enjoying a blissful life here in the material realm, one will return home, back to Godhead. O Garuda Dwaja, my Goloka is unattainable to the performers of austerities, Mahatmas engaged in pious activities, to people who maintain celibacy, or even to those who fast throughout their whole life. But just by observing Purushottama month and becoming a devotee of mine, one can easily cross over this material ocean and return home back to Godhead. Observance of this Purushottama month is the best of all austerities. Just as a farmer produces a rich harvest by planting seeds in nicely cultivated land, so an intelligent person who practices devotional service towards the Supreme Lord in this month of Purushottama will enjoy a blissful life while in this world, and after leaving the body, will return back to Godhead. However, That unfortunate ignorant person who does not perform any japa, who does not give any charity, who does not pay respect to me and my devotees, who does not behave properly to brahmanas, who makes enmity with others, and who blasphemes this Purushottama month, must go to hell for an unlimited period of time. O Janardhan, how can a person make his or her life successful unless one performs devotional service in this month of Purushottama? A person who is fully engaged in sense gratification and who does not give any special importance to this sacred month becomes the best candidate for hell. All human beings should perform some devotional service in this Purushottama month by doing the following: taking a bath in a holy river, worshiping me, Krishna, by chanting my holy names, and by giving in charity. A fortunate person who follows my instructions and observes this Purushottama month properly and in a faithful way worships me will attain fame, opulence, and good progeny in this very life. After enjoying a happy life, he or she will return to my Golokadam. By following my instructions, everyone should worship this sacred month, Purushottama. Why, I have made it the best among all other months. O husband of Rama, O Vishnu, give up all kinds of mental speculation about this extra month. Now, take her, Purushottama, with you to your abode, Vaikuntha. Namaste Purushang Tva Adyang Ishwarang Prakrite Param Alakshyang Sarvabhutanam Antardahir Avashtitam Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha Nama Pankaja Nabhaya Nama Pankaja Malini Nama Pankaja Nitraya Namaste Pankaja Angrayi Namo Kinchana Vittaya Nivritta Gunavrittayi Atma Ramaya Shantaya Kaivalya Hatayi Namaha Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Hari Harayi Namaha Hari Harayi Namaha Hari Haraye Namaha Hari Purushottama-masa continued, Part 2. After narrating the brief history of Purushottama-masa, Lord Sri Krishna glanced very mercifully upon Draupadi and Yudhishthira, and then began speaking to Arjuna. O lion amongst men, can you now understand the reason why you Pandavas are now suffering? It is because you did not acknowledge or honor the presence of Purushottama-masa, and that month which is most dear to Vrindavan Chandra has all but passed. And you Pandavas were in the forest, and so you did not worship Purushottama-masa. Now you are suffering. You have been following the ritualistic principles given to you by Vyasadeva, but unless you worship Purushottama-masa, you cannot perform pure devotional service unto me. So now, I am going to narrate a famous historical event concerning the previous birth of Draupadi. For in her previous birth, she was the daughter of a great Brahmana known as Medhavi. Her mother died when Draupadi was a small child, and so she was under the care of her father. Day by day, she grew to full-bloom youth. She was very beautiful, but her father was not interested in arranging her marriage. Upon seeing her other girlfriends with their husbands and young children, she passed her days in a very miserable way. And in the meantime, her father passed away while uttering the sacred name Hari. This made Medhavi's daughter even more miserable. But fortunately, the great sage Durvasa Muni appeared in the ashram shortly after her father's death. Seeing the great sage, the girl paid obeisances, respectfully worshipping Durvasa. She offered flowers and fruits to the great sage. When Durvasa expressed his pleasure with her reception, she began lamenting and crying before him. Concerned, Sage Durvasa inquired about her lamentation, and the Brahmana girl began speaking. O Durvasa, O great saint, you know everything, past, present, future. I have no shelter in this world. I have lost all my relatives, and my parents have passed away, and I have no elder brother, and I am still unmarried, and therefore there is no husband to protect me. O great sage, please do something. Please help me. Please give me some advice to relieve me from this miserable condition. Oh, most beautiful one, 3 months from now, the most auspicious month of Purushottama will begin. This sacred month is most dear to Lord Sri Krishna. Why, just by taking a holy bath in this month, a man or woman can become completely sinless. This Purushottama month is more glorious than all other months, including Kartik. Why, the glories of all other months are not even equal to 1/16 of the glories of Purushottama-masa. The merits of a person who takes a holy bath even once in this Purushottama month is equal to the merit of taking bath in the Ganga for 12,000 years, or the merit achieved by a person who takes a bath in the holy waters of the Ganga or Godavari when Jupiter enters the house of Leo. But now, if you will take a holy bath, if you will give in charity, and especially if you chant the holy name of Krishna during this Purushottama-masa, all your miseries will go away, and surely you will attain all kinds of perfection. All of your desires will be fulfilled. Now, please follow my advice. Do not forget to worship the upcoming month of Purushottama, and do it very sincerely. After speaking these words, sage Durvasa remained silent. Unfortunately, the young Brahmani did not believe in Durvasa's words. Rather, she became angry and even started blaspheming. "Oh, great sage, you are telling lies. How could this extra month, which is also known as Malamas, the month of stool, be superior to other great months like Magha, Kartik, and Vaishakha? I simply cannot believe your words. Yes, you must be trying to cheat me. This extra month is known to be the most abominable for any kind of pious activity." Upon hearing these words, Durvasa became very angry. His whole body started burning. His eyes became red. But considering the helpless condition of the Brahmana girl, Durvasa consciously controlled himself and then told her, "Oh, you ignorant soul, I am not going to curse you because your father was a good friend of mine, and you are in such a helpless condition, being such an ignorant child. You cannot understand the Shastric conclusion. So I am not going to take your offenses towards me seriously. But at the same time, I cannot and will not tolerate your offenses towards Purushottama-masa. So in your next life, certainly you will reap the results of your offensive words." Then the great sage Durvasa hurriedly left that place to perform his service for Lord Narayan. Lord Krishna then told Arjuna, "O Anaga, O sinless one, when Durvasa Muni left that place, the Brahmana girl who would become Draupadi in her next life lost all of her opulences within a moment. Being an offender to Purushottama-masa, her body began to look very ugly, and she lost all of her bodily effulgence. She then decided to worship Lord Mahadev, Shankara, who is also known as Ashutosh, one who is very easily pleased. She then began to perform great austerities to please Lord Shiva, husband of Parvati. She continued her austerities for 9,000 years. In the summer season, she would sit for meditation surrounded by fire or under the hot sun. In the winter, she meditated under freezing cold water. Observing her great austerities, even the demigods became fearful. Lord Shankara then appeared before her because he was pleased with her worship and austerities. And when Mahadev appeared before the girl, immediately she stood up, rejuvenated. In the presence of Lord Shiva, all of her bodily weakness disappeared and once again began to look very beautiful. Seeing Lord Shiva in front of her, she started to worship him within her mind and began reciting nice prayers to please him. And being satisfied with her, Lord Shiva spoke to her. "O performer of austerity, all good fortune to you. Now, please ask some boon from me, for I am pleased with you and shall grant whatever you want. O great Mahadev, O friend of the poor, if you are indeed pleased with me, then kindly give me a husband. Yes, give me a husband. Give me a husband. Give me a husband. Give me a husband. All right, tatastu, let it be. You have asked for a husband 5 times, and so you will thus get 5 husbands. Hearing Lord Shiva's words, the girl became quite ashamed, and she replied, "Oh, my lord, what have you done? It is most abominable for a girl to have 5 husbands. Oh, please, retract your words." "Oh, I am very sorry. It is impossible for me. What you have asked must be granted. You will get 5 husbands in your next life. You offended Purushottama-masa by not following the very nice advice of sage Durvasa. You do not understand. There is no difference between the body of Durvasa and myself. All the demigods, including Brahmaji and all the great saints like Narada, indeed worship Purushottama-masa in accordance with the order of Lord Sri Krishna. The devotee of Purushottama-masa achieves all good fortune in this life, and at the end of one's life goes back to Goloka Dham, the abode of Lord Sri Krishna. And so, because you are an offender to this sacred Purushottama month, you must get 5 husbands in your next life." The girl now became very remorseful, but Lord Shiva immediately disappeared. And after his departure, the young Brahmani became very morose and fearful about her future life. In this way, after a few days, the girl gave up her body by the arrangement of Providence. Lord Sri Krishna then said, "My dear Arjuna, in the meantime, the great king Drupada had been performing an elaborate sacrifice. And from this sacrificial fire, the young Brahmani took birth. She appeared as the daughter of Drupada. O Arjuna, that same daughter of Medavi has now become famous in this world as Draupadi. She is none other than your present wife. But because she blasphemed Purushottama-masa in her previous life, she had to be insulted by Dushashan in front of the whole Kuru assembly and in the presence of all of her Pandava husbands. Fortunately, she remembered me and took shelter of me. Forgiving her offenses, I then protected her from that most abominable condition, saving her from the hands of the vicious Dushashan. Oh, dear Pandava brothers, please do not forget to worship the forthcoming Purushottama-masa. The person who blasphemes Purushottama month and doesn't worship her, and who doesn't worship me, will never attain good fortune. This Purushottama month is fully potent to fulfill all of one's desires and remove all miseries. Now, the 14 years of forest life is coming to an end. Please worship Purushottama-masa sincerely, for it will bestow all good fortune upon all of you. Now, having given full consolation to the Pandavas in this way, Krishna then left that place and returned to Dwaraka. After a few days, when Purushottama month appeared, Yudhishthir reminded his younger brothers and Draupadi of the very words Lord Krishna had spoken to them. All of them followed Krishna's instructions, and they worshipped Sri Krishna, Purushottama himself, in various ways during this sacred month. The merit they achieved by performing Purushottama Brata was the means by which they regained their lost kingdom. And after enjoying a happy life, they all returned back to Godhead by the grace of Lord Sri Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Om Tat Sat. The Glories of Sri Purushottama-masa by Srila Sachidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Introduction. The Vedic Arya Shastras are divided into two sections: Smarta, literature based on Smriti, and Parama-artha, transcendental literature based on Shruti. The Adhikari, those who are eligible for the Smarta section, do not have any natural inclination or taste for Parama-artha Shastras. The thoughts, principles, activities, and life goal of every human is constituted according to one's respective ruchi, inclination, or taste. Generally speaking, Smartas accept those scriptures which are in accordance with their respective ruchi. Thus, having greater adhikar for Smarta Shastra, they do not demonstrate much regard for Parama-arthika Shastra. So, Providence is the agent behind the creation of these two divisions. Therefore, undoubtedly the maintainer of the world must have some hidden purpose in having made such an arrangement. And that purpose is that the jivas sequentially make progress in their level of consciousness by remaining steadfast in their respective adhikar. By deviating from one's adhikar, one falls down. According to one's activities, a person attains two types of adhikar: karma adhikar and bhakti adhikar. As long as one maintains the karma adhikar, one derives benefit from the path shown by the Smarta section. But when one enters bhakti adhikar, by transcending karma adhikar, one then develops a natural ruchi, inclination or taste, for the Parama-arthika or transcendental path. Therefore, Providence has made these two divisions of Shastra, Smarta and Parama-artha. The rules and regulations of Smarta Shastra are committed to karma. The Smarta Shastra has made various types of rules and regulations in order to help one attain nishtha, steadfastness in karma adhikar. In many instances, it even demonstrates indifference towards Parama-artha Shastra, just to make people attain specific nishtha in such rules and regulations. However, in reality, although Shastra is actually one, it manifests in these two ways for the people. If the jiva gives up adhikar nishtha, one can never attain auspiciousness. For this reason, the Shastras have been divided into two, Smarta and Parama-artha. Adhimas, the extra month, is also called Malamash, the impure month. It is devoid of all auspicious activities. By dividing the entire year into 12 parts, the Smarta Shastras have ascertained the auspicious and religious activities for these 12 months. All the karma or religious activities which are part of the Varna Ashrama system, when allotted to the 12 months, thus leaves an extra month, Adhimas, devoid of any such activity. As such, there is no religious performance in Adhimas. So in order to keep lunar months and solar months in tally, 1 month has to be included every 32 months, and the name of that month is known as Adhimas, the extra month. Now, considering it abominable, the Smartas have discarded this extra month, giving it names such as Malamas, the impure month, or Choramas, the thieving month, and so on. In the Sri Surya Siddhanta, it is stated that in one Mahayuga, there are 1,593,336 extra months and 51,840,000 solar months. Therefore, there is one extra month after every 32 months, 16 days, and 4 hours of the solar calendar. However, from the perspective of Parama-artha Shastra, Adhimas is superior and most advantageous for Hari Bhajan. Indeed, the most worshipable Parama-artha Shastra acclaims Adhimas as the most outstanding month for transcendental activities. Since life in this world is temporary, it is not proper to spend any part of one's life meaninglessly. It is imperative for the jiva to remain continuously engaged in Hari Bhajan at every moment. Thus, Adhimas, which comes every 3rd year, may also become useful for Hari Bhajan. This indeed is the deeper meaning of Parama-artha Shastras. While on the other hand, even though karmis perceive this month to be devoid of all auspicious activities, just for the deliverance of all jivas, Parama-artha Shastra has ascertained this period as the most conducive for Hari Bhajan. O Jiva, during this Adimas, why should you remain lazy in Hari Bhajan? Sriman Golokanath, Krishna himself, has ascertained this month as being the best of all. Why, it is superior even to the greatly pious months of Kartika, Magha, and Vaishakha. For in this month, you should perform Archana of Sri Sri Radha Krishna, along with the special rules or moods for bhajan. In this way, you will thereby attain all types of perfection. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hari Haraye Namaha, Hari Haraye Namaha, Hari. Bhagavate Tubhyam Purushottama-masa Haraye Adbhuta Singhaya Brahmane Param Atmane Shri Narsingha Jai Narsingha, Jaya Jaya Prahlada Isha Jaya Padma Mukha Padma Ringa Bhagisha Yasya Vadane Lakshmir Yasya Cha Bhakshyasi Yasyaste Hridayi Sangvit Tang Nrsingham Ahang Bhaji Ugropi Anugra Devayang Swabhaktanang Keshari Keshara Iva Swapotanang Yeshang Ugra Vikramaha Ugram Viram Havishnu Jwalantam Sarvato Mukam Nrsinghang Bishanang Bhadrang Mrityur Mrityum Namami Aham Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhaktavrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Hari Harayi Namaha Hari Harayi Namaha Hari Harayi Namaha Om Namah Bhagavate Narasimhaya